The federal government is insisting that the deregulation of the downstream sector has come to stay. Speaking after an emergency Federal Executive Council meeting, government asked the Nigerian Labour Congress not to inflict further pains on Nigerians by calling them out for protest. The council says it will expedite action on the renovation and rehabilitation of the Nigerian railways in Lagos and Kano, Port Harcourt, through the northeast and north central to ensure that full mass transit is returned in the country. Also, the president has directed that salaries be paid on the 20th of the month to workers and that lingering debts owed to contractors should be quickly processed to stabilize public works to address some of the discomforts the Nigerian citizens are facing. The council directed all ministries, departments and agencies to offer job opportunities to unemployed Nigerians. The Federal Executive Council says it will, in the next 1 week, provide 1,600 diesel engine buses to all the major cities in the country to alleviate the pains of the Nigerian masses following the removal of subsidy on petrol.
Four days after the removal of subsidy and the subsequent protests, President Goodluck Jonathan and his cabinet cut short their holiday for an emergency meeting. They itemized what to do to alleviate the sudden suffering of the people. These include the provision of powered buses, 1,600 of them, in all the major cities in the country, quick rehabilitation of the Nigerian railway lines, payment of salaries before the 20th of every month, and clearance of lingering debts to contractors, as well as job opportunities for the unemployed. The council says it will ensure the implementation of the subsidy reinvestment as soon as the board is inaugurated. But it's not the first time Nigerians have seen government provide mass transit services. Nigerians will wonder what difference this one will make. The ministers of transportation and trade and investment explain.
As I speak, there are about 1,600 buses on their way. We will have, some said you will not have those buses for 7 months. That's not true. We'll have that number by Monday. So it's not that we're not going to wait. We're not asking people to wait for 6 months, 8 months, 9 months. No, we are aware of the pain and the hurt that Nigerians are going through, and we're doing everything we can. And I said it, and I repeat it. We will do everything we can to reduce that pain.
Of course, we all know and appreciate the pressure on our roads, and therefore we really need to diversify. And that is why government is committed to revitalizing our railway system.
While the Federal Executive Council was meeting, the Nigerian Labour Congress and its affiliates have threatened to shut down the country. But Council makes an appeal.
It will be of greater harm to the people of Nigeria for Labour to continue with a threat to strike, in spite of the continuing discussion, dialogue, and the measures we are taking to ameliorate the pains that our citizens are going through now. Having taken this plunge, it is not in the interest of our country. If it is in the interest of the country not to do so, why will we come this far?
The announcement on subsidy removal came at the same time Nigerians are battling insecurity in the land. A group was said to have issued a warning to Christians to leave the northern part of the country for unknown reasons. But the council says such calls should be ignored.
What is going on in Nigeria is simply the activities of terror groups, and therefore the citizens of Nigeria must know that this administration is determined, committed, and will continue to press ahead to ensure public safety and the defeat of this terror.
The Federal Executive Council says it's not out to punish its citizens, reassuring that the measures put in place will be for the greater good of Nigerians in the long run. Chukwuma Onwekusi, Channels Television News.